Ah, aha. Welcome, friends. Ah, is one of those words. They're nice. It's a nice word. Take that breath in intentionally. Fill your lungs. Be here now. Welcome, friends. And breathe with us, please. Don't hesitate to let that out breath out. So you relax your body when you breathe. This is nice. This is nice. You have some water next to you. Those are new to the space. Some water. Maybe have some tissues or something to wipe your face with. Get hot or any fluids come your way. Just sitting there for the next hour. And a nice quiet space as much as you can as we come here and connect together. Just breathe. Welcome to this present moment. You're always in the present moment. We're just bringing your awareness back to it while you have your experience as a human. It's easy to be distracted. The mind is potent. Keep breathing. You're so wonderful. Breathe into your heart space and your breath choosing. It could be 2 spaces out. And relax your stomach. Relax into your space. You could be sitting up or laying down. You choose. Create space when you have a focus on your in and out breath. It's boring too for part of you. You may feel like you need to get up. Just hold off on that for just a little bit. Welcome. You're always so welcome. As we enter the heart space here. If you come with an intention, is to bring it now to awareness. As you move deeper into this space, breathe. Be with your breath. The only thing you need to do is relax and breathe. And watch the show. Be with your own show. You're alive. Well, we feel you. We feel the we in you. There's no proper way of being in here. If you need to just dance around, do that. It's fine. Move yourself, fidget yourself. Maybe your foot won't stop moving or something. Just draw your awareness to it. Breathe. Welcome back to the present moment, the new now, present moment. It's confusing for the mind. It's a funny feeling when you feel like you need to do something, but you don't really need to do anything at all right now. Besides just allowing yourself to just come gently more into this space and know that you can carry this with you when you leave this hour space. It doesn't end with the session. So stop pretending who you are. One identity is your breath. Breathe. Those of you still coming into the space, welcome. Those of you listening later, thank you for allowing yourself to open up and be here. And it's okay if you didn't. Ooh. Did you move more of your awareness into your heart space? You'll start to realize in this present moment, it's very delicate here. It's very sensitive and gentle. It's certainly not something that can be exposed to a realm that your physical body exists in and is really heavy, dense energies. Over here in the space is very delicate. It's nice. It's light. Light. We protected it. We don't need protection. Notice that. Breathe. Notice any resistance. Also notice a part of yourself that really wants to leave right now. And we're not just talking this space. It's like we see you, and we're sad. Before Muriel came in here, she had a good crying session. She didn't want us to talk about it. But here we are. Keep breathing. What's the release? We're not signing any more contracts, my friends. There's no releasing. You're not going back to that old apartment that you stayed so long in for so many lifetimes. You came here on a mission to do this thing, and you know you did. Stop pretending who you are. And we guarantee that the pain will loosen up a bit for your physical body during these days ahead of you to this moment right now. It won't be any different than next week. Breathe with that. Stay here. Stay present in your heart space. Keep breathing deeply into your heart space and let that out breath out. There's nowhere to go and nothing to go back to. It's parts of you feel vulnerable about that. Be with your breath in this heart space. Notice any sensations that may come up, emotions. Especially give acknowledgement to your mind. Please see your thoughts and don't think of them as an enemy. Breathe. Be with your thoughts. They don't have to be a friend either. We're simply drawing awareness to this present moment. Check in with yourself while you came here right now. Breathe. It's not easy being a human, especially now. Things will loosen up. They will. If you choose to leave, it's okay. But know that you don't have to leave because you're suffering. Perhaps it doesn't matter what's the end of the day. It doesn't matter anyway. It's none of your concern. Keep breathing. The you, the we, the us, this movement that continues We want you to close your eyes if they're not. Just be present. If you're moving around, that's fine. Trust your inner sight. You won't run into the table next to you. We love you. I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. We're here. Present. Your mind can conceptualize what creation created so long ago and what we were doing so long ago. That's not true. As you sense into this frequency now, it was just a moment ago. It was just a slip, 1 moment ago. You never really came into existence because you've always existed. Stop pretending. You're not becoming anything. Be as present as you can with everything that's arising right now within your space. And allow yourself to see other parts of the peripheral outside of your visual, what you're used to seeing visually. Notice this. There's things coming up here. You know, usually in these stillness sessions, we start in and give you a journey, and we give you a little guided something here is not doing that so much. Keep breathing. Notice your stomach. Notice the center of your body. And bring your awareness to the very back. Ooh. There I am. Oh, there I am. Oh, but it didn't come with my mind. It didn't come with a thought. There, right? Oh, here. Okay, so here I am. Keep breathing. You're not crazy. You know, some of you already passed through that one. Some of you haven't. We need each other to move through this time that we've never done before. It's not easy. To be so vulnerable. It holds so much. To be so vulnerable and hold so much, knowing that you could share with everybody around you. Keep breathing. And the more the human sits with that, then, you know, you can see things in so many different angles. It's endless. Sure. To share your heart with the world. This has never really been done before. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop it. We'd say, oh, you're just going to suffer. No, we're not here to say anything like that to you. That's not a responsibility for anybody to say. You're here for yourself. But who are you? Look, be with your breath right now. Settle down. It's vulnerable to be you. Now. All the layers got taken away. And it's like they can all see you, but that's not true. Keep breathing. You're protected. This space right here is protected. It's beautiful. Sense into it. Sense into all of who you are, your body too. Bring all of the shame, the guilt, bondage, your attachments. Someday you'll be released, all that, let it go. That at some point there, and then we just got up and we sat into the here. Right now, breathe. It's like you woke up before you died, physically. And someone was standing right next to you. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, hi. Yeah. You're okay. You're just adjusting your eyes right now. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome home. Welcome home. Because no matter where you go out there in the world, you're not going home, and you know that. Keep breathing. In the world out there. Oh, we can analyze the wording. Sense into the frequencies and be with your breath and be with your loving angel who you are. Notice the wording. Notice the archangels. Notice the angels around you. Notice this out. No. It's the very heart, what's beating your heart. It's the drummer beating your heart. Is your own angel. It's you. It's like you don't have a pet angel, like a pet turtle. My pet angel. They do what I say because I can't do it myself. Keep breathing. Oh, thank God I'm God. It was never what it was all said to me. No one could tell me what it was. Welcome home. Welcome to the present moment. Home, present moment, same thing. You don't ever quite leave. You just, again, get distracted with the mind. Let's play. He's Stardust. Stardust. Every single person here is Stardust. So let's breathe with that. Oh, be in it however you choose to here. We just plopped you down into Stardust. Down into wording. Sense this. But notice the you didn't go anywhere. Here you are in Stardust. There's a you. Look. Sense into yourself, like you're sensing into the frequency here. Sense into your unique frequency. Breathe. You're doing really well. Yeah, so no one gets out of here alive because they're trying to be live. The they, the you, the we, the us. We're all pretending. Stop pretending. Notice yourself right now. Yeah, there's a self, but it doesn't have an identity. You can still pretend later on after the session and go into your name. Muriel does. And that's okay. Because no matter what you do here in this realm, you will be that identity because your focus is here. It's that simple. Keep breathing. Thank God I'm God. Whew. Now we got that out of the way. Why are people trying to get out of here alive? Why would you try to get out of here anyway? Wherever you go, there you are. So you stay until you fade away. Oh, what'll happen in some kind of odd moment? It doesn't matter anyway. Like right now, keep breathing. Now, it just keeps going. Now. And then there's another now. But there is a kind of a weight to the nows. The nows can be a different kind of weight. You'd equivalent it to a duration, but that's time. You understand this quantum space. There's so much to look at. You get dizzy if you remained in a singular identity. So stop pretending. You'll just keep getting dizzy. Unless you plan on twirling around for the rest of your life. Just keep twirling through the days, then you'll be fine. Oh, here we are listening to this voice, breathing in our spaces. There's a human body, and we're in stardust. And there's some other million other places at once. A million, billion, zillion. There's not a word for it. There's only a certain awareness that you need to be here. It's a focus. That's all it is. There's sounds that happen, but it has nothing to do with you. The outside is the inside. Whatever arising around you is also the other insides, all occurring around you. Keep breathing. So that gets confusing now. You get a good contact of the space within yourself. Get a little familiar with the grounds here. It'll lighten the load up in these days coming. There's nothing wrong with leaving. The more familiar you get with this territory, the more you'll be able to deal with the others. Keep breathing. Yeah, of course it doesn't matter. But it does. It's both. Oh, stop trying to be responsible for everything. Stop trying to take charge and be in control. It's not the way the human exists comfortably here. Trying to control everything that happens to you. Keep breathing. As you're listening to this voice, you might feel some tension. Relax with your breath. And just relax the body into your space. Be in this present moment. You try so much, you put so much effort into trying to get there. Stop it. You look back, it's okay. You're like, oh, those days, I could have been there, and now all those days are gone. Stop it. Be here right now. The future looks bright. Stop it. So do you on the inside. Check your light out. Look up. Keep your eyes shut. With your inner sight, look up. It's a sunny day all the time. Out of time. Be with your body. Notice any pressure. Everyone experiences pain differently. Sometimes it's sharp and it's actually a pain, like a bruise. Sometimes it's emotional. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. If you could take your skin off, you would. That would be really uncomfortable. Oh, oh. It's the release, Brie. There's not enough out breaths you could take to release this. There's not enough showers you could take to get it off, get clean. It's called human. And it's a happening. That's all it is. Keep breathing. Or happening. It's a happening like anything. Like when you get up in the morning and you go to the bathroom. It's a happening. You don't analyze it. Takes the edges away a little bit. All that responsibility, the pressure that you took in. Keep that in check. Keep this in check. Got to keep that eye on that. Do this, do that. Then you come to the present moment because you have to come to the present moment because you left the present moment to be in time and space. You did nothing wrong and you're doing nothing wrong when you get out of this session. Breathing. And it's okay if you continue on feeling that you've done something wrong. That's your trip. Just allow it to happen. Eventually, you'll surrender. Oh, you'll know when that happens. Oh, I try to effort into this surrendering. It just doesn't work. Breathe. Good. Then why are you trying? What's the point? And what's the point of trying to love yourself too? What's all this trying? You have to try. Notice your heart space right now. Dearest, my lovey, love. You're so full of love. Usually you get that from the humans out there. You're so full of shit. You're so full of love. Check it out. It's painful. It's all the other way around. And when you come into this awareness, because it's all the awareness, you just become aware of yourself, becoming aware of this love, you notice the everyone else, most of them, are not. And they're fine with feeling that they're full of shit. Just keep breathing. Because in a sense, everybody is. They're like, that's why you go to the bathroom in the morning. Release keeps the body functioning here. It's not very pretty. You have a lot of fluids and stuff. You have to keep up with it, bathe it, feed it, baby it. Okay. Keep breathing into the heart space. Remember your intention. Remember why you're here. Not just in the session today, but why you're here. Because here in this frequency, it's coming to your heart space and it's okay. It's okay. You're safe. You're safe. You don't have to move one day forward. We're living in times where we're starting to realize that there is no more having to go to the next day because it was an illusion to begin with. Keep breathing. Collectively, it was a group collective agreement until the humans wake up one by one. Breathe. Loosen up. Remember the stardust. But be in it. But what we want you to do is just draw your attention to your body right now. And whatever's coming up, any pain, if it's all over, that's fine. That's easy. If there's certain points, like there might be one more than the others, draw your attention to that right now and breathe. Loosening the load. That's why you're here in this space. Notice why you're here. It's not a joke. You don't have many people in your lifetime to bring you to this space right here. It's not like you could just call up a friend or a buddy or a family or something, anybody. Guys, I found something out. I found something out. You listen to me? Look, if you just listen to me, I could change the whole world. I could change your life. Tomorrow, you could finally just relax. No more of this suffering. Keep breathing. Guys, I found something out. What we want you to do is just breathe. Focused awareness in your in-breath right now. Take About 3 breaths. You're listening to this voice. Moving deeper. And you're going to that spot in your heart. Oh. You're a conduit. You're a vessel. It's as simple as that. You don't have to make something of yourself, and you know that. Some of you do, and some of you are still efforting. Some of you are still doing it because you want to express who you are. There's all sorts of ways. See the quantum realities? There's nothing wrong or right. That's a tough choice when you move into the mind. If Mira was in her mind right now, she wouldn't be able to do this session. This isn't happening with the mind. You know that. In this space, in your heart, keep breathing. You're not in your minds right now. You see that? See you over there. Hey, buddy. Yeah. One of those buddies that you like beat up every now and then. And that buddy beats you up. Namaste. Get tired. Into your agony, is it? Is the load. That's the surrender. You have nothing to argue about anymore, nothing to prove, nothing to show, nothing to know when to change. No. And you go in and you enter this space right here. Breathe. Oh, home. Why can't I just go there now? This sucks. But I'm supposed to appreciate my days. I'm supposed to appreciate my life. I'm supposed to appreciate every sun that comes and goes because it will never happen again. I'm sick of appreciating it. I'm sick of having to go, well, there's one more day. I could have done this. Keep breathing all the way to your space. All the pressure to exist, to prove to yourself that you exist. Because you're certainly not proving to anybody else here because they don't care. That's the bottom line. That's the truth, my friends. And you're lovely, by the way. It's none of your business. With the advent of social contacts, the way that people do now, and your inner world, your internet thing you have, you can connect with each other quantumly. It's amazing, but it also takes up a hell of a lot of space within your energetic space, and you know that right now. You're all connected. Miro's bringing up a metaphor, like the Borg in Star Trek. Some of you know that, some of you don't. It's one mind working together. You're all connected, whether you like it or not. You could take your little icons off your phones and delete your little things so you can't reach it to get in there every moment, but you're still connected. Sense into this, and you haven't left that depth of your heart space. Some of you are so far away you can't even hear what I'm speaking. This voice is not even being said. It's for those who need the voice. Because the only thing that matters right now is the frequency. You ride the wave. You ride the other waves of the up and down. Here we go again. Another thing happened. Another something happened. Another. Now how am I going to get out of this? I'm sick of this. Something's going to happen next week. I know it. These are the thoughts. Tired. Fucking tired. Sick of it. And everybody, you get it from all over. The inside of the self, and then everybody else telling me there's something wrong with me. There's gotta be something wrong. Maybe if I pretty this up and then I can show that face, they'll leave me alone. And then I can go out in the world and do what I need to do. Expanded and all true. Yeah. Breathe. There's that angst in the background. Some of you not. There's one or two of you here are just not listening to this voice at all. We're sitting in a lotus position. Good for you. But then there's angst going on. That struggle. But I can't get out of here alive. Right now, if you keep breathing, Notice how very not alive you actually are. This is provocative, my friends, but keep breathing. And again, those listening without the voice, doesn't matter anyway. You're entering it. It's magic. Magic. What's magic? Breathe. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Oh. Some of you are playing with stardust. Stardust creates universes. This is how we did it. This is how we created creation. It was simple as the human has to breathe. See, Mama sang a lullaby to her baby when she entered the world. Dad did too in his own way. Maybe Dad was the mom. You had the song. You knew the song. Well, it's a simple little lullaby, put you asleep. The baby in you knows it's a gentle happening. You never left. You never were born. Oh. It's sharp, it's edgy. Your awareness, it's edgy in your life. Be sharp, pointy. It's okay. Whatever you do to move through your life, you're so beautiful. You're not doing anything wrong. And you're not doing anything right either, but the wrong is really getting to you. Like you need to do something about that. If you do, then you'll be able to perhaps do what Muriel's doing now, which is actually ridiculous. She's laughing in the background. The point is, maybe you'll sit up on that little rock in the lotus position as guru to no one, to yourself. Okay. The point is, check in with your heart space right now. Stardust, dust, 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 dust. No one gets out of here alive because no one's really alive. So I don't know why the whole big thing about this whole death thing is just, it really doesn't make any sense. Keep breathing. It's ridiculous. Also, notice your mind reaching for what's going to be said after also. We have nothing more to say to you. We never did to begin with. It's just a frequency. You won't remember any of this to begin with. You won't remember who you are. Even if you die consciously and leave this vessel, you're not going to. Just breathe. Notice your thoughts. Breathe. They may be way back there, way over there, up there, down there. Look up. You're still looking up at the light. That's good for you. Oh. Keep breathing. Oh. You have something to share later with those who are interested. You could tell them you had a near-death experience today. Because essentially, what's being presented is you're not going to die ever again. In fact, when you die from this form, you're not going to realize that you died. And so that's going to catch you. Nothing to remember. You can't remember this. You're not going to. Catch the wave, breathe. You know what's being said. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. It always comes back to your personal experience. There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. It's uncomfortable at times, sure. It's uncomfortable because it's playing with parts of you that trying to control your situation. The human trying to be responsible to fix this thing. The human was responsible, would be dead by now. It's true. Like a lot of things are true. And that's the problem. You don't know what the truth is anymore. Just come back to your breath. You always have your breath to come back to, friends. Remember that. Should gather yourself up here. It's a perfect opportunity as you stay in the stardust. No, you molded and got shoved into a form, and you had to become a person, and that was a trap. Felt trapped up until this point because you knew this lifetime was going to be very different from the others. And if you didn't know that, you knew this. You just felt something coming on, coming on. It keeps coming on. Notice the sensation as you're in the stardust. Notice what's coming on. Notice what's going on. Nothing's happening there. Yeah, well, good. Be very still. There's a reason why it's called a stillness session. Oh, you're such a joy. All of you. You are. You're joyful. It's okay, though, because you can be, feel like you're not, like you're the devil. Good for you. Not many people get to allow themselves to do that. Breathe. It's this joy. It's fleeting, comes and goes. Oh, when I leave this body and I get to finally get out of this place, then I'll be in that joy. Well, sure. Just wait until you get there. The more you anticipate, the more your brain tries to sit there and do anything. It's leaving the breath right now in this present moment. And there's no other place that it happens. This is right now. Nothing else is happening other than right now. The past is happening now. Your future, now. Now. What a conversation you'd have going forward. You just always say, now. We're just trying to get you to laugh a little bit, maybe some belly laughter there. Okay. What do you talk about after a while? What do you talk about when there's nothing to talk about? Shh. Quiet. Stay. Breathing. Stay here now. Present. Focus. You'll notice everything's resolving on its own. Naturally here, your awareness in your heart space. Still very present, gentle. And here you can look around. See all-seeing eye. Hey, thank God you're God. So you can look around. Notice some energies that you're just never going to see resolve. Notice that. Because it's still serving you. It will eventually. But just notice it all. Notice some of them already resolved within the session. It may have been very extremely light, unnoticeable, undetectable. We're under the radar here. And no one can see what we're doing. This is wonderful. Thank you for being here in this space, by the way. No matter how you perceive yourself to be. That I'm not okay with not being okay. That I'm not okay with my darkness. That. No, because we love the dark. The light wouldn't exist without it. This is what we did. It was just an experience. Okay. Keep breathing. Focus. I played with stardust today, you say to a friend later on. This is nice. Because I'm stardust. I played with myself. This is the best playing with yourself. Very sensual. And no one needs to know. There's so many souls, so many different sovereign beings right now in all the creation who are doing this thing. May not be here in this form, but nonetheless, sense into that. Sense into your buddy somewhere across creation right now, and they're winking at you because it's not a way over there, because we're in the quantum space. Remember, the speed of light is the slowest. You're all brilliant time travelers. Waking up that you needed nothing outside the self to get you there. And you'll continue to watch your fellow human beings trying to get there by inventing time travel and all that. And they'll succeed within their limitations. There's nothing at all you expected this time to be. You're here in year 2020 with your spaceships flying around this. Well, if you notice them in space. Some of you are laughing right now. Notice all the spaceships flying above you. And you looking up, you saw the light, but notice the spaceships. They're all there. Stationed. Oh. I want you to notice that you did not go anywhere within your hour time period here within the session. Breathe. You did not go anywhere. You did not enter a stillness session. You have been there the entire time, and you're taking your time to bring your awareness to all of who you are. Best worded that way. Best worded that way. It's gentle. Because it's almost like there's nobody that exists outside of you. It's almost like it's just you're alone, and everybody else is just characters in your play. And maybe they're real. Maybe there's a joke, and it's just all gonna Wake up and they'll take the helmet off. You were just in a virtual reality game. So be it. This is the trust within the heart space. Oh, I lost trust. And I go, oh, I can't trust myself. Okay, be with that. Notice how you feel right now. Notice the sensations beyond the feelings and stay. Take this with you. And if you find yourself efforting, going, oh, I can't take it with me, there I go right back to how I was before I entered. Notice that. Remember, it's all in the awareness. You don't need to fix it to try to get back. Through the awareness, and just breathe right now. You find yourself coming right back. Oh, I remember that space, right? The brain will tell you. Like the brain was involved here at all. It's funny how it does that. It's a funny little guy. Not so funny at times when it's making you feel like shit, but and you did nothing wrong allowing that to happen. No, you're just becoming aware of the awareness. Takes time. This is what you allowed yourself to do, to have time. That's why you came here, to experience time. So you could take your time. Stop pretending. Keep breathing. And you all say, thank you. But not to me, to yourself. As we leave this space today, breathe. Don't try to reach for any words being said next. If you do, notice that you are. Be here now. Because eventually you'll be gone from this place anyway, so what's the big deal? The big deal is the big deal. It's the happening. Remember what was said? The happening. The happening is the you. Oh, there I am. I get it. Yes. Aha! I figured it out. All right, now what do I do? Thank you. Thank you for being here at this time. Thank you for being here on the planet at this time. It's not easy to be here. Thank you for every day. There's a rose for every day. You'll have a whole bunch of roses. They're beautiful. Place it in your heart. Breathe it. Stay. Whatever arises. It can be painful sometimes. It's okay. Let that out. There's no more having to resolve. No more letting go. Something to let go of. You find yourself not being able to be here now. Just notice it. It's all in the awareness of noticing that you're not here now. And then you are. Then you're not. Yeah, we have to leave you with this. Stop pretending like you exist. And fill your lungs up. Take that good deep breath. Drink plenty of water in the next 3 days. Be with this. You feel you can open your eyes now. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, move your body a little bit. You're moving around, that's fine. You don't have to do that then. Just notice the space physically that you're in right now. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.